Hello, comic book community. How's you all doing today? Dragonheart here. As you can see, have a big old Conan trade here. This was my most recent trip into town. Spent the day in town, going through a few different shops, got a few different bits and bobs. A couple of films here to show you. Obviously, I have this. I have a whole load of comics I picked up from the comic store. Went on a bit of a shopping spree, bought a whole load here. Most of them are actually back issues, filling in little gaps, but we'll get to that. So the first place we stopped while we were in town. By the way, we were in town watching Ted, which is absolutely fantastic. By the way, if you have a chance to go to the cinema to watch it, I'd highly recommend you doing that. I was laughing literally from the start till the end of that. It's very, very rare I laugh that much at a film, but it was fantastic. It was brilliant. So, anyway, on with that. Stopped in at Waterstones. I was originally going to look for Morning Glories #3, but I came away with this: Conan and the Frost Giant's Daughter and Other Stories. Sorry, clear my throat there. This was Volume 1 of the Dark Horse Conan. It prints issues, let me think about this, issues number 0 to about halfway through issue number 7. It's really good fun. It just reminded me why I enjoy the Conan comics so much. Something I will be doing, I'm going to put a lot of effort into trying to pick up all of the Dark Horse Conan comics and the Marvel ones. Once I get caught up with the actual Dark Horse ones, I'll attempt to pick up the Marvel ones as well. I see they've been going back and reprinting all of the old Marvel ones in in trade paperback. I assume they must have struck some deal with Marvel. But that's pretty cool. Something else in the back of this. It has I'll show you in the back here, just a little 3-page mini story that was just used as an audition for the artist Carrie Nord, or Carrie, I don't know how you pronounce that. But, just quite a cool little touch. Just the audition to get the artwork. That's pretty cool. Never to be concluded. That's pretty cool. So that was that. From there on we went to HMV. I picked up a couple of films. These were only cheap, so I saw this, I think it was about £3. Marvel's Man Thing. So I had to pick it up for the price. That was interesting, shall we say. Far from the greatest film I've ever seen, but a little bit of entertainment at least, if nothing else. So just about see Man Thing there. I understand this is quite radically changed from the actual comics themselves, but you know what, considering it's only £3, it's not enough money for me to regret buying it, but I'm certainly glad it was only £3. So let's get that one out of the way and done with. And then I also picked up Serenity, the film based on the TV series Firefly by Joss Whedon, also from who created Buffy and Angel, as you can see there. This was really good. I actually saw this in the cinema a long time ago and didn't think a whole lot of it, but I've only just recently been able to watch the actual TV series Firefly, and I have to say I absolutely loved it. And with a better appreciation for the world and for the characters and the relationships between them, I thought, what the hell, I'll give this a shot. This was £2, and I can't go wrong with that. And I have to say, I absolutely loved it. Second watch through knowing it. It's something, if you know about the Firefly universe and the characters in it, then this is well worth picking up. Otherwise, like me when I first saw it, you'll be a little bit lost, wondering who the hell everyone is. So yeah, that was a really nice little pickup. And that was everything for the DVDs, just a couple there. Then on to the actual comic books that I picked up from, obviously, the comic store. More or less everything this time was somewhat horror oriented. The first one here is Dial H issue 4, Hollow Inside. I was actually going to pick this up with my weekly haul, but the Disposable Heroes, where I pick up my weekly stuff, was actually out of stock for this, so I thought I've been picking it up from my comic book shop, so I'll just carry on. So yeah, I got that. What am I doing? Leave you there for now. And then next we have the Infernal Man Thing, number 2 of 3. Stand up. I need to put these in bags. Sorry, I got hiccups. That's number 2 of 3 there. That's quite a cool cover, I actually like that. And the last of the actual new comics I picked up. Another number 1 from Image. They're getting out a lot of number 1s at the moment. This is Revival. This was quite an interesting little story. Looking forward to seeing where this goes. I first saw this in with the back of one of the other comics. What was that in the back of? Can't remember offhand, but they had a little preview. Basically it showed an old woman that seemed to be feeding teeth to cats. So I thought, you know what, I can't go wrong with that. So I had to pick that up just to give it a shot, and it's actually not bad. I'll definitely be picking up another couple of issues to give it a chance. And so on with the back issues. First of all, I picked up a number of Darkness. These are all from volume 3. That's number 8 there. Or number 72 overall. Then number 9, or 73 overall. And number 10, or 74 overall. A few more there just to add to the collection, to pad out my Darkness comics a little bit more. I'm slowly getting through all of these. I'd say I have about half of volume 1, and I have a fair few from volume 2 as well. So, excuse me, I'm glad to be getting caught up with these again. Next we have another little run from Animal Man, filling in more gaps. Issue number 46 there. What did I say on that there? Old Jack Baker with Tomahawk, circa 1771. Cool little cover there. And then Animal Man 47. As always, by the way, the price tags are on the bags, so it's not damaging the comics, which is good. Excuse me, goodness. And then we have number 48. Then I wasn't able to get number 49, so we're straight on to number 50. So I'll need to pick up 49 somewhere. And again I was unable to pick up 51, so 52. All I need now is issue, what was that, 49 and 51 there. And we'll have a solid run from issue number 1 through to about issue 60. So that's pretty handy. You should be able to pick those up pretty easy at some point, eBay or something. So that's all of the Animal Man issues there. And next we have Swamp Thing. This was from volume, I want to say volume, no, this is from volume 2 that started off as Saga of the Swamp Thing. I think I just picked up the one issue from this volume, which is, well, this one. Issue number 138. That is an awesome cover. I really like that. Getting a lot closer so you can see some of the detail on it. That's really nice. Now we have some from, which I believe is volume 3. Started in in 2000. These are the first issues in this volume I've actually picked up, but they were there, I thought, why not? So this is number 5. Creepy face on that. And number 7. The reason I picked up these out of order, they were the only ones they had there, so I thought might as well grab them while they're there before someone else takes them. So that's number 7 there. And we have number 13. And this is the very last issue of Swamp Thing before the whole DC 52 thing. Farewell to Swamp Thing. Issue number 20, where is it? Yeah, 29 from volume 4. This volume started in 2004, I believe. I want to say 2004, 2005, something like that. So this is actually the very last issue of Swamp Thing before, like I say, before the actual DC reboot. So that's kind of a nice, cool little thing to have in the collection there. Although Swamp Thing actually looks quite sad. I don't like a sad Swamp Thing because I like Swamp Thing. So yeah, that's all the Swamp Thing I managed to pick up. And the last little bits here are some more Shade the Changing Man, Volume 2. I still need to try and collect all of Volume 1. I have the first 2 issues of it. It was only ever 8 issues long. But yeah, so this is Shade the Changing Man, Volume 2, issue number 17. I need number 16, but they didn't have it, typical. So then on to number 21 there. A shade of his former self. Then issue number 24. I mean, these were so cheap. For 75p. Can't really complain about that. What does that say down the bottom there? Auto Golem. That's quite cool. The covers on these are just fantastic. We have Shade the Changing Man, Volume 25. Death Perception. That's pretty damn sweet there. And last but not least, rounding off the day out in town, is Shade the Changing Man, number 26. Shades of Lenny. So that's pretty cool. All in all, that was a fairly productive day out in town. Started up a couple of new things in the name of Conan and such down there. Plus filled in a hell of a lot of gaps that I've had in my collection, which is about time I got sorted out. I don't know, that's pretty good. I have one more video here for you to make, just random stuff I've picked up over the last month or so, which I'll show off now. And I'll see you for that again in a little while. Goodbye for now.